Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If there is one influencer, one content creator, one personality that has impacted my life in the most meaningful way in the last 5 to 7 years, that is Tim Ferriss. So this video is kind of my recognition to Tim Ferriss because I'm going to be sharing with you 3 massive ways Tim Ferriss changed my life, or 3 massive things that I have learned from Tim Ferriss, and probably you will also find them very helpful. So let's get into the video. The first thing I learned from Tim Ferriss is the idea of creating knowledge. It was October of 2015 and I was reading Tim Ferriss's book called 4-Hour Workweek. I was stuck at my job for the last 2 years, and in that time, I had experimented with 2 different startup ideas. Both of them had failed. And I was thinking what could be next startup of mine could be that can finally give me some freedom from the job life. And in my head, back in the days, there were only 2 ways one can progress in a professional life. You either go for a job or you either start up. So job, or startup, keep doing the same work that you're doing to find another job, or keep trying different ideas and all that. Tim Ferriss was the first guy ever who planted this idea in my mind that there is a third avenue as well. Not just job and startup, but content creation as well. Books, podcasts, online courses, masterclasses, blogs, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. These are full careers. Tim Ferriss was the guy that I learned this from. There's this line in the book 4-Hour Workweek that if you cannot create technology, create information, something like that. Okay, I'm paraphrasing it. It's like light bulb moment. Oh my God, I have things to share with the world. So late 2015, I started journaling. I started journaling my thoughts and ideas and mindsets, most importantly, and experiences and experiments and so on and so forth. In 2017, I was very confident by the time that I left my job and started my content creation journey. Today, I run 2 online brands, Digital Nomad Academy and Ultimate Academy, completely content brands, and also one career as a trainer where I go to different countries and train their government officials in digital adoption, smart cities, and so on. Also, basically sharing of information. So this is kind of a thank you to Tim Ferriss for completely changing my life and making me a digital nomad in a way. The second thing I learned from Tim Ferriss is also very critical, and it's kind of building on to the first one, because Tim Ferriss was the guy from where I got this mindset that value-adding content wins over decades, which means that you can be trying to make viral videos on Instagram and TikTok and funny videos or memes or this, and all that is fine, and they might go viral, they might bring you fame, but value-adding content that actually adds value in people's life, maybe teach them something, maybe teach them mental models, maybe give them motivation, maybe help them learn some skill, overcome their problems, create more wealth, create more financial freedom or location freedom, or anything, a content that actually helps people wins over decades. That you keep doing it and your next content keep building on the previous one, and it keeps happening over decades and decades, and you're really proud of yourself when you look at your previous content. This kind of way of entering this world of content creation is not only helpful when you want to be successful and financially free and the laptop lifestyle maker and so on, but this is also really good for your personal growth because you're always surrounded by the people, by the content creators that you're consuming who are also creating content that is enriching your life, adding your life. Your mind is always processing more ideas, and you're actually building your personality more, because the more you grow as a person, the more your content grows as a person. So it's like self-fulfilling prophecy. I do more experiments, I learn more skills, I do more experiences, because that enriches my life, and the more my life gets enriched, I am able to progress in my content creation journey. And so it's a best of both the worlds. And the third thing that I learned from Tim Ferriss is the idea of accelerated learning. Tim Ferriss has actually made his name for learning a lot of skills in very short time, whether that's languages, whether that's a lot of physical skills, whether a lot of digital skills, and so on and so forth. So Tim Ferriss argues in the book that our mind kind of expands the task at hand to fill the entire space of time that we have to do that task. For example, if I tell you that if you learn swimming in 6 months and I'll give you $1,000 as the reward, you will end up learning swimming in 6 months. Of course. But if I tell you that if you can learn swimming in 1 week, I'll give you $1,000 at the end of the week. So you have a chance to earn that same $1,000 in 7th day. You will still end up learning the swimming. And as good as you would spend 6 months in learning the swimming. Why? Because now your mind will restructure the entire skill of learning in the 7 days because the reward is good enough. Same reward as it was going to take 6 months. In my life, this has changed everything. So for example, when I was starting my first blog in 2017, I spent 2 to 3 months in just figuring out how to start a blog, who should I hire, how to do editing, how to write content, and how to put up email sign-up form, and how to do this and that. And it was so much. And then suddenly, one day I got an idea. I blocked 48 hours on a Saturday and Sunday, and I was like, this is my startup weekend. By the time it is midnight on Sunday, I will have my startup ready, basically. In that 48 hours, I was able to learn WordPress, use WordPress to create website, put up about 3 blog posts to start with, learn the MailChimp, learn email integration, and set up a newsletter as well. My blog was published, ready to go in just 48 hours. And of course, I kept watching YouTube videos. Okay, how to set up blog, how to do YouTube video, learn from the YouTube, implement, learn from the YouTube, implement, learn from the YouTube, implement. How to set up email funnel, learn from the YouTube, implement. Tuck, 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 tuck. Because the goal was to do it in 48 hours. It was possible. Previously, I spent 2 to 3 months. It was not possible. This has changed my life. Everything I want to learn now, I give myself a ridiculously less time. Somewhere around 48 hours to 7 days, but mostly about 30 days. So my brand, the first of the brands, was 30-day experiment. 30-day experiment is my life philosophy, because in 30-day experiment, I give myself 30 days to learn anything, and you can apply it in anything you want. You're not a gym person, you give yourself 30 days to learn the craft of lifting weights and becoming a gym pro, you'll be able to do it. You don't know digital marketing or web designing or video editing or content creation or speaking or music or playing guitar or cooking or maths or this and that, anything. Give yourself 30 days and tell yourself that you're going to reward yourself at the end of 30 days. Or even if the reward is not that much, if your side income, side gig, personal brand, anything is based on that, you like, okay, in 30 days, I'm going to learn YouTube, create first 10 videos, put it on YouTube. That's it. You will be able to do it in 30 days. This idea of accelerated learning is something that I picked from Tim Ferriss, applied it on my life, changed my life. This is one of the reasons I'm able to run 3 careers, which by the way is another video on my YouTube channel on how to do time management when you're running multiple sources of income or multiple careers. You can watch that on my YouTube channel as well. So these are the 3 massive things that I learned from Tim Ferriss, and Tim Ferriss with his content continues to add value in my life even today, whether his podcast or whatever he puts out. Actually, he is the living example of value adding content over decades. So I hope you found this video valuable. In future videos, I'll be sharing what I've learned from other people as well, other famous people or books who have changed my life. So do subscribe to this channel so you get next video on your feed, and like this video so YouTube algorithm picks it up and shows it to other people as well. Gives me the motivation to keep putting in the work every week and putting out well thought out value adding videos for you every week. See you.